Yeah. Today, 11th of June, year 2022, our meditation class. Now, more than 2 weeks already, right? So, practicing Vipassana meditation, we must know our final goal also. What we are going on this way of journey. What is our final goal? To reach what we need, also important partner. That is tonight I will mention of this. We want to free from suffering. So suffering of the samsara means rebirth suffering, old age suffering, sickness suffering, death suffering. That is, everybody, no choice, we have to face that type of suffering. How to overcome, and on your journey, what the Buddha mentioned of. In this, tonight, this is to reach our, in this very life, we need to plan real our life journey. Also, important parts to know exactly how we have to go. What plan we have to choose on this journey, also important. Even though in our life, we go to some places, visit, maybe some country, or in this country also want to go to the Jakarta, whatever, into the Bali. We need to plan exactly, have to buy the ticket, have to make the connection, have to bring whatever we necessary to use, right? All the things you must plan properly. Then only your journey will be successfully, can enjoy, reach to the destination, right? How about our life journey? We was born already in this life. Where our life, the target, the plan, specific plan for this life. Where do you want to go? We must have accurate plan, should have. Otherwise, now people maybe 30 years old, 40 years old, 50, some people 60 plus already. What plan for this life? Accurate plan do you have or not? That is very important for our life plan. What is our final goal in this very life? So, need to ask, do we have the specific plan for this life? Majority, blah blah. We wish, yes, I want to free from suffering. Every day, idan me punya nibbana sa pacayo hotu. Right? Really want to go to nibbana or not? For this nibbana object, what do you plan? Want to go a journey, if you don't have proper, accurate plan, how we can reach to the destination? We have or not? Nowadays, people say, need to get a smart plan, right? Majority in the business way of their specifics, S-M-A-R-T, smart, right? The first one is the specifics plan. We must accurately, firm, what our final goal. Yes, our final goal should be Sotabana, okay? Our final goal. We put the first state of enlightenment in this very life. Agree? Want to get, huh? Okay. Second is M, mensurable. We measure can reach or not in this very life. That is very important part already. Can reach or not, that means how we measure. Can reach in the Buddha Sasana. If no Buddha Sasana, cannot measure. Right? Now the Buddha's teaching is still very clear in our hand. Possible. That is, if impossible final goal plan, if you put, you imagine, you lost the way. What we put the plan, that's the final goal is first state of enlightenment. We measure, okay, in this very life, all the factor I can measure can reach or not. We make sure, okay, during the Buddha Sasana, all the instruction is there, very clear. Many people also go on that way, successfully done. So why I cannot? We can measure already, right? So, M, tick. A, S-M-A, achievable. This one is in ourself, individual. I can achievable or not. This is also we think of the condition. Yes, we got the problem in our life. So it is a very sickness in a hospital. You have no choice. So you're too old already. So you have blur. Difficult to achieve. In this condition, I can achieve or not. That is right. The condition of achievable, we need to know. That is, we need to check our condition, our health, our time, how much I can commit of this also. We can know our which point is favorable for us, which point we are weak points. We check how I can create to get the opportunity of this to create a good condition that is available or not, achievable or not. That is, yes, I'm still healthy. I still be alert, not blur. So the instruction, the Buddha Sasana, also the condition. If there is no in this life, no Buddha Sasana, we are not as a Buddhist. So we have no choice. That is not achievable in this final goal. So we can choose, yes, I have confidence to get that type of condition. So another one is we need to check of realistic. When we practice, really can reach or not? That is important. How can we believe? That is, can do the practically, we can reach or not? How about our parami? We have to think. So it's really, we got confidence, trust, the knowledge also enough, want to go straight forwards based on our confidence. Really, that your plan we can do practically available. So then we really have to put the effort already, no? Yes, the last one is T. T is time limit. How long do I need to practice until reach to this goal? Also important part, right? According to our plan, we not necessary too long to practice. Why? Our plan is only first stage of enlightenment. Yes, that is the fixed time limited. You want to be a Sammasambuddha, at least 4 eons and 100,000 world cycle. You have to fulfill the parami. There's time limit. Yes, you want to be Jika Buddha, at least it's about 2 eons and 100,000 world cycle have to fulfill the parami. Right? So you want to be the Ega Sawaka, like Sariputta, like Moggallana, very high wisdom and very high condition of psychic power. You want to be like that? At least 1 eons and 100,000 world cycle you have to fulfill the parami. So you want to be a Mahasawaka, like Anandala, like Mahakassapa, Anuruddha, all these kind of, in our Buddha's time is a Mahasawaka, it's about 80. They have to fulfill the parami about 100,000 world cycle. That is very powerful in the knowledge. In this very life, yes, we are not meet the Buddha. Can reach to the Arahant, yes, in this very life. Really, if you want to give up your life, you try. You got faith, you plan to reach your final goal. Just now, availability. Want to be an Arahant? The condition, you must be a male and you must be a monk to be an Arahant. As a layman, try meditation, reach to the Arahant, only 24 hours you have to parinibbana. Right? Difficult to propagate the Dhamma. That is why time limit is very important. As a woman, nowadays, want to become a real bhikkhu, very difficult, right? That is why we don't put our final goal too high. We put our final goal just first state of enlightenment as a Sotapanna. Arahant be high. Anagami, a bit lower. Can be, this possibility is there, achievable in this very life. Huh? That you can choose. You can choose. So, Sakaragami, Sotapanna. At least the lowest, this Sotapanna is the lowest to free from this samsara. Reach to the Sotapanna stage, in this samsara, if you have to round the sensual samsara, only 7 lifetime, no more 8 lifetime already. That is why, how we have to put our final goal, that is possible, achievable, mensurable, within limited time frame. For Pakati Sawaka, just now I mentioned Samasambuddha, Pecaka Buddha, Ega Sawaka, Maha Sawaka. Pakati Sawaka means is like normal Arahant. Normal Arahant, not necessary how many world cycle to fulfill the parami. They are not fixed the time. Now you do, now you can get. Akalika. Dhamma virtue. Sandaitika akaliko. You see, huh? Swakato, begota dhammo, sandaitiko, akaliko. What the Buddha preaching, according to the instruction, exactly sincerely if you follow, no time frame limit to fulfill the parami. Now you practice, now you can get some sort of how good warranty for us. That is to be Arahant, let alone for first state of Sotapanna. That is, possibility is there. Why we don't want to try? That is. So our Buddhist member, we must have accurate plan, right? So for this plan, we have to do ourselves. You cannot ask other people to do for us. So the plan is really we check already. Now, our plan is yes, first state of measurable, achievable, realistic also, as real as in this very life we can reach. Because during the Buddha Sasana, there are many people going on this way also reach successfully done on this way in front of us. So, we want to do in our own. You cannot ask other people to do. We must do in time. Very important, in time. Because not yet too old, not yet sick. You say lah, at the end not yet die, no? So we don't know, tomorrow we will die or the day after tomorrow. Nobody give the warranty to us. In this life is very fragile. That is why so much so much benefits for us to get on this way of life plan. Why we don't want to get this side of accurate plan to fulfill in our life. So this plan, what the Buddha mentioned, if you want to go on this plan, not much difficult. You have to fulfill only 4 factors. So the first factor is Sappurisa Sansewa. Second factor is the Saddhamma Sawana. The third factor, Sayoniso Manasikaro. The fourth factor is Dhamma Nudhamma Patipati in Pali. It is very short, but very deep. Sappurisa Sansewa means you must have spiritual friend. Because you don't know the way, how to reach. Somebody need to lead you. Somebody need to call you. If you don't, let's say you go to some country, you don't know, you need to call the tour guide. No? You have to follow the tour guide. Your tour guide is not bluff you, you can reach to your destination. No? Right? That is why this Sappurisa Sansewa means need to get the spiritual friend. Kalyanamitta. In this spiritual friend, what the Buddha mentioned is Sappurisa Sansewati Buddha Dinam Sappurisanan Upasankamitawa Sewanan. Buddha and Sappurisa. Sappurisa means is the one, the noble disciple. The person who knows the way, only you approach, then only you can get this way. That is why this Buddha Dinan Sappurisanan. Buddha and the noble disciple, Upasankamitawa means you have to approach. And you need to depending on that sincerely have to strive under the instruction. You have to do yourself. You have to regular in time. Then you can get slowly the benefits until reach to our final goal. This is the most important, the first factor. Second factor is Saddhamma Sawanan. Saddhamma Sawanam is a direct meaning listening to Dhamma talk. Looking for the knowledge. Listening to Dhamma talk, that means what they are mentioned in the commentary. Saddhamma Sawananti Sabbaya sa Te Bidaka Dhammasa Sawanan. Not from others. Te Bidaka means is from three baskets. From three baskets is what the Buddha explained about this way about 45 years as a Buddhahood. Buddha became a Buddha 35 years old, right? So Buddha Parinibbana on 80. So within the 45 years, different place, different devotees, different people, different listener. The Buddha give many sutta. All are the targets to our final goal. But which one is suitable with us? It's a very important part already. That is what they call Sappayasa Dhamma. Sappaya means is some people, they have their own parami and they have previous what we have learned in our parami, we are not very sure. That's why During the Buddha's time, the Buddha have the wisdom to see the asaya, nusaya, jnana. Only Buddha have, even though Sariputta also don't have one. So, which one is suitable for you, directly give. That's why it is after the Buddha listen the Buddha Dhamma talk, straight away they become enlightenment. Nowadays, we also try our best to explain according to this Te Pitaka. Te Pitaka means is this 3 basket of our canon. What we learn, so we try our best to explain which one is suitable with you all. Everybody they have snack. I mean is snack means everybody, every bone they have the snap. If you strike the snap, the bone will blast. Right? Some sort of like that. Which one is strike your wisdom? That is called sappaya. That's why this is from Buddha's teaching about 45 years. What we learn, which one is suitable? Buddha give many places, many character. Some people based on the greed, enlightenment. Some people based on hatred. For example, what we say, Angulimala, he killing about many beings, many human want to get their finger, right? You all understood. His character is based on anger, some sort of like that. Like Patachara. Patachara is a very blur and become foolish lady, cannot wear the clothing also, right? So that is based on moha. Like Kemateri. Kemateri is based on the mana, conceit. It's a very beautiful lady, the queen. So it's talking about this body and mind is suffering and Asubha. I don't want to hear this one. How Asubha is a mind so beautiful. A lot of kasombongan, a lot of the conceit. At the end, reach to the Buddha, see one lady fencing to the Buddha. After that, this lady made by the power of the Buddha began decay and drop down. Some sort of got shock. Whatever it is, they have the way of strike their snack, no? So we have our own parami. We need to test. We need to strive. The way is there. So we have to really try our best. So which one is suitable, then strike our wisdom, we will be successfully finished. No? That is how the Te Pitaka Dhammasa Sawana. So that is why we have to listen more and more Dhamma. Those time is from the Buddha, straight away they can get one. Only one Dhamma talk, finished. For us, we don't know which one is suitable with us. That is why we have to more and more listen. Listen, the more you listen, the more you understand, the more we can get the way how to reach to our destination plan, no? The other factor is yoniso manasikaro. Yoniso manasikaro means anicca di Vasena manasikaro. Anicca deep means adi means etc. Anicca, dukkha, anatta. Manasikaro means attention, proper attention to our body and mind, how it is impermanent characteristic and suffering characteristic, and we cannot control uncontrollable condition of our mental and physical phenomena, how it is there acting and function in our life. That is what we have to pay attention and contemplating. At the same as our yogi now, so we are practicing on that, no? Because of our body, we have to pay attention. One rising, falling, one rising coming, finish already. The falling coming down, there's no more rising. Another rising is new rising, right? That is permanent or impermanent. That is impermanent is very clear, right? You see, breathe in and breathe out, the same. After one breathe out, cannot breathe in, our life will be finished. That is why, after rising, falling. After falling, cannot rise again, our life is finished. That is why keep on changing. You see the changing of this phenomena, that means we can see the impermanent. Some people, they may think of constant. I mean, is yesterday I, today I, tomorrow I. The same, that is something wrong. Yes, by the concept, by the wrong view, may be the same. Also in reality side, if one will practice to reach to the Sotabana, to reach to the enlightenment, you think of the same permanent way, that means you cannot get successful. We have to see as real as they are, not based on the concept, not based on the panyati. We have to go to the reality, then we understand as real as they are, then only will be successful in our journey to reach to our final goal, our final targets. That's in our plan. Very important factor is how to contemplate and how to pay attention on this factor. Anicca Vasena manasikaro, anicca, dukkha, anatta. That means it's impermanent, suffering, non-self. This common characteristic. Every individual phenomena, they have this common characteristic, what we call sabhava lakkhana and saminya lakkhana. That is called saminya lakkhana. We have to explain of individual characteristic and common characteristic. Tonight I have no time to explain of all these kind of things. Another Dhamma Dhamma Patipatti also will be explained tomorrow afternoon. So this tonight we will, after the translation, we will start for a while and continue tomorrow. So may you all be able to make the specific plan of our life, the possible final goal to reach our samsara journey to be beautiful as soon as possible to reach to our goal.
Sadu, sadu, sadu.